In this video, we are going to discuss the second approach, that is array rotation using temporary variable. The concept of this algorithm is that it stores the element of first position in a temporary variable and then shift each rest element of the array towards its left by one position, and finally store the temporary variable to the last position of the array for r times, where r is the rotation count. Algorithm. Start the execution of the program. Repeat the below step for r times. Store the last element of the given array of size n in a temporary variable. Repeat the steps until j equal to n-1 in descending order for this step. Shift the elements of the given array towards its right by one position. Finally, store back the temporary variable in the first position of the given array. Stop the execution of the program. Let us find the time complexity of this algorithm. First of all, we analyze the time complexity of each step and add them together to get the final time complexity. Let's combine this individual step of time complexity together to find the algorithm time complexity. Now here, dropping the constant time, that is big O of 2. This big O of r into n is the time complexity of this algorithm. Let's find the auxiliary space of this algorithm. As we can see, the temp is the only auxiliary variable having fixed space at any given execution time. That is, the space will not get changed with the increase in the inputs. Therefore, auxiliary space is a constant which is represented as big O of 1. This is how the time complexity and auxiliary space of the using temporary variable approach is calculated. For right rotation, the algorithm would become: store the first element in a temporary variable, repeat the step until j is equal to n-1 in ascending order, shift the element towards its left by one position, store the temporary variable in the last position of the given array. Example: let an array is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and we have to rotate this array by 2 positions towards the left direction. Therefore, we will iterate the array for 2 times, that is 1 and 2, and rotate the array using temporary variables, that is temp. Let's begin with the first iteration. Initialize the temp variable with the first element of the array, that is 1. Now start iterating the array for the iteration count 1. Update current element with the next element, that is 2, and move to the next element. Now update the current element with the next element, that is 3, and move to the next element. Now update the current element with the next element, that is 4, and move to the next element. Now again update the current element with the next element, that is 5, as we reach the n-1 element, so update the last position with the temporary variable, that is 1. As we can see, the first iteration has finished. Now let's begin with the second iteration. Initialize the temp variable with the first element of the array, that is 2. Now start iterating the array for iteration count 2. Same as before, update current element with the next element, that is 3, and move to the next element. Now repeat the same step until we reach the n-1 element. As we reach the n-1 element, so update the last position with the temporary variable, that is 2. As we can see, the iteration of second rotation has finished. Finally, after performing 2 iterations, the array is rotated by 2 positions towards the left direction. Let's look at the implementation of this algorithm for both left and right rotation of an array. The main idea behind this algorithm is to store one element of the array and shifting the remaining elements by one position. These are the two elements on which we have to perform the array rotation towards the left or right. The rotation count is 2. These are the function called to the actual implementation of the algorithm and assigning the result array to its initial array. This function is used to print the array after rotation. This for loop print each array's element one by one. Now let's look at the actual implementation for right rotation. This is used to handle if the rotation count is greater than or equal to the array length such that it speeds up the rotation. This outer for loop is used to iterate the array for given rotation count times. Initialize the temp variable with the last element. This inner for loop is used for shifting the array element towards the right direction. Initialize the first element of the array with the temp variable. Now let's look at the actual implementation for left rotation. This would speed up the rotation if the rotation count is greater than or equal to the array length. This outer for loop is used to iterate the array for given rotation count times. Initialize the temp variable with the first element. This inner for loop is used for shifting the array element towards the left direction. Initialize the last element of the array with the temp variable. I hope you understand the logic behind this algorithm. Thank you for watching.